Wow, my house looks exactly like Sayori's house.
I wonder, actually, you don't live in Daly City, so you wouldn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Daly City, when they designed all the houses... Oh, by the way, I also just spoiled where I live. Yeah, it's a town over off of San Francisco.
Yeah, he lives like 3 blocks away, no biggie.
When they designed all the houses, they did this thing where every 4th house was an exact replica of the 4th house over. And then all they would do in between would change something small, like the way that they place, or rather the way that they have the garage entrance, window placement, something small like that. Mm-hmm. So pretty much every 4th house looks exactly the same minus the paint job. That's not a joke.
Wow.
Good times. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic.
Now, how much does his parents make buying this house? It looks...
You know, if this was Texas, that would be a really cheap house.
Really?
Yeah. Because the houses are supposed to be bigger.
Anywhere. City? Really?
Yeah, housing in Texas is crazy cheap.
So, yeah, because like I remember like going to my family's relative's house at Texas, and it actually looks a lot shorter than this.
Oh, really?
So like I imagine like, is that cheaper?
It might be much cheaper actually.
Yeah.
Like not to call out your relatives, but yeah. Yuri. Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Wait, you're just next door!
You like didn't see like Yuri from outside the windows, like...
No, that's a pretty good thing. Oh my god. Well, he was distracted. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
Your hair, your shirt. Maybe
That's
they're
right.
all behind her back. I'm not
That's
sure.
right. That's right.
A lot of stuff behind
Can
her
you
back.
please click? What, did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure I'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
I'm guessing Ike is really prepared for 2 pillows there.
Actually, I have 2 pillows.
Oh yeah.
You have 2 pillows. You have 3 pillows!
Mine's a king size. No, it's not. It's bunk bed.
It's a big bunk bed, though.
Oh.
Anyway. So clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... It's very considerate of you to do. No. It would be really embarrassing if my room was a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look at there!
Oh, it's his point collection.
Just click. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. So yes. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist.
You know, he should really, like, hide his porn a lot better than just
Hey, to be fair, would you have immediately guessed a desk drawer? You would guess under the bed, wouldn't you?
No. I would guess online. I don't keep any porn physically. I have it all online.
You're shouting.
I don't... Okay.
Your family's here.
I don't speak English.
I let go of yours.
Except for my sister, which she probably doesn't care.
She'd probably steal it.
She probably... Oh, God.
I let go of Yuri's wrist. Just click ahead before I make things more awkward. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you could help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I wanted to take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. Also, once again, quit LPing while you're drinking. Something I like about you, actually. Was that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You could relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylindrical-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body.
I feel like there's gonna be another like Monica tips of the day except with Yuri and put a ding there.
I hope that picked up. Oh no. Oh.
I think it did. I'm gonna say it did.
Okay. I'm gonna say maybe. Relaxation, positive energy, romantic reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylindrical and pushes a switch on the bottom.
Somehow that nukes up Iraq. I have weird thoughts.
In just a moment. God damn it.
Is it a big red button?
Really stop. In just a moment, the thin ray vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily.
Oh, so like getting drunk?
Get closer so I can hit you. Don't you think that that'd be perfect for sharing our poems? You didn't move closer. It does sound suitable.
I don't feel like it. Ah, okay.
Quit leaning away.
Okay.
But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches for her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well... Did you purchase the origami paper like I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like you to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon hang from the doorway of the classroom. And then we could fasten the paper to the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggled with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Ike. I had a burp, but also they saw marker Ikes.
Oh. okay.
Yeah, that joke was bad. You could write any characters you want. Sayori. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. She then reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise that you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
That's not a good sign.
Nope. They're just so pretty. By the way, I'm into knives actually, so what am I talking about? I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just funny to see how nervous you get about sharing. It's, well, interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once more. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger.
I'm all of a sudden bleeding.
Ow! Ike! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It could cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives my wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Lewd.
Is she a vampire?
No, maybe. No. Okay, yeah, stuff happened, I wasn't looking. Okay, startled, I instinctively...
You go back to history?
No, it's fine.
Alright.
Pull my hand back. Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sure it was a little weird and took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
That is not creepy at all. I mean, I guess it's fair.
I mean, it's still creepy. Just because it's fair doesn't make it less creepy. Ike! Did you really just do that? Now we're even? Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong because you did. I knew that wouldn't be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Ike. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks even better than expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water.
Are you regretting your decision to pick her?
I already mentioned that, yeah, I was. But you are not making it any easier. Mister, hold on, let me go LP while I drink.
It's a little bit hard to try to figure out what I'm gonna be doing other side from just pressing the space bar.
Press the space bar.
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute. Don't worry, you'll come up soon.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups up too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and then bring them back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would have to do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner, and we can hang it on the wall behind the podium in front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide for when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a bit like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of funny, no? Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. It's just when I spend time with one other person. Even if it's a simple task like reading, it doesn't matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. And I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games. Can make me happy. Like reading aloud Let's Plays with other... Okay, I'll stop. It's face.
While I monotonously press the space bar.
You failed to hit the space bar 3 times in a row. I heard you going click, click, click. I am sad. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew that you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, I made a bad mistake, didn't I? I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't open you to say that. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, is all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Really? I don't see it.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, a little bit botch of
You got a
red
nose,
hair,
you got an eye, you
mixed
got
hair.
another eye, you have
Your
two eyebrows.
eyes are purple.
Yeah.
Your hair might be like a crowd of like purple and
That's
blue.
technically not the face. That's the no, it's the face. You're right.
It's
sorry.
It's part of the face.
Yeah.
Your eyebrows are also the same color as your hair.
Well, it's on the face, which is the thing
yeah,
we were talking about.
yeah.
That's what I meant. Anyway,
And I see you
continuing.
have a tongue.
That's in the face, not on the face.
Okay.
Or you licking her. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you.
I don't think I want to lick the paint off of her.
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get you a towel right away. I rush out to fetch a small towel and I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Lewd.
Okay.
Can you right click for me?
There we go.
Other direction. If you move the mouse to the far... Okay, stop. Far right, you can't see it. See?
Okay. Oh, right. Okay.
There.
My hand is really tiny. I'm talking about
Here.
Ike.
I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water.
You know, we have 2 lewd photos of her so far, and not everyone else is getting an equal representation.
You're welcome. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Ah. I kept my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this an H game? No, is this the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers drop around my wrist, send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah! Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I wonder why. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. Hesitantly, I retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are we going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be the best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Whew. Ha ha ha. You say that like you're glad it's over. I was wrong to... By the way, now I can't laugh from you. Ow.
Dude, you gotta stop hitting yourself.
That wasn't intentional. I think I shook the house. I was a bit wrong to... Yeah, I get called that a lot. I was a bit wrong that you were... Yeah. I was a bit wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit. Oh, it was her who said that. No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything.
Okay,
done.
Ike and Yuri's voice is interchangeable.
I hate you. I see. I am too. I was
There's
a little
no
concerned
other,
about
by the way.
time. Huh?
There was no "ah" there, by the way.
That "ah" was for me. But you're right, there was no. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
I wonder why.
Well... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it'd be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. Probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So... I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I think Yuri was more looking forward to something. Anyway, I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend with friends in a relaxed environment. Oh, my bad.
Wow.
That doesn't mean that this is the last time it could happen.